What is going on, everybody? Welcome back for another unboxing video brought to you by Bearded Kaiju's Unboxing Reviews. If you guys like the channel, hit that subscribe button, give the video a like, share with anybody anything you like the content of this channel. Also, hit that bell notification so you're notified right away when videos drop like this one. Yeah, guys, I'm back. It's been a crazy couple weeks. I haven't been able to get out the videos like I wanted, but I am back and everything, and hopefully we get back on track and stuff like that. And I got some great stuff to show and everything, and we got conventions coming up and stuff like that. So I want to kind of get up to speed on everything and everything kind of up to date before convention comes, because then we'll be getting more stuff, and everything. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait. But yeah, we are here for another unboxing, and a great one, and a very underrated one, honestly, and just very under the radar. Nobody, I don't think I've ever seen anybody get this one so far. Very unappreciative, I think, release overall. And yeah, we're going to go over it today. So with that, without further ado, let's get right into today's unboxing. And here it is, guys. I wasn't kidding when I said this was kind of a underrated release, honestly. Virus from Gamera versus Virus, 1968. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. They kind of sneakily released this on the RIC website and everything, and I was really intrigued on it. And I wanted to get it, but at the time my funds were caught up elsewhere with other releases and stuff like that. So I kind of had to wait for it. I think this originally came out in April. So I didn't pre-order it, nothing like that. So I kind of had to wait and get it on the secondary market. And which I'm okay with, honestly, because it still worked out where I basically got this figure for retail. And it's really nice. I'm happy with it. And just like I said, a underrated figure and character, I think, overall. Now, granted, I'm not saying that I absolutely love this movie in every single way, but like the whole Gamera Showa series has a special place in my heart because it's just a lot of fun. It goes along with the Godzilla Showa era also, where it's just the goofiness, the not so serious, off the wall kaiju action and stuff like that. And it's just, I love it. Like, that just hits home for me. And it just, I can just put this stuff on in the background and just be content, with everything, and just kind of let all the stresses kind of flow away from the day, and everything. So I just absolutely love this kind of stuff. And this is the RIC exclusive. Now, it doesn't have the RIC sticker like it normally does, because this was just a RIC exclusive for their site. And it's a limited release for RIC. So they don't always put the sticker on the box just because this is a special release. This isn't where it's got a standard and then a RIC edition. Like, this is the only edition they have, which is really cool. They've released this figure in the other 25 centimeter line and everything, and I believe this is the first time we're getting it in the 30 centimeter line. So that's what really kind of caught my eye, because it's 30 centimeter. I'm very big on the 30 centimeter line, and I want to get all representation of kaijus in the 30 centimeter line and everything. So this really spoke to me, and I really had to get it, and I'm glad that I was able to pick it up for basically retail on the aftermarket and everything like that. So yeah, and it's funny because I actually, when I got this, I thought I got the right one. Then I had second guessing, and I saw the description on what it actually said, and it said large monster series. Well, to me, I was thinking of the 25 centimeter Godzilla line and everything, and I was like, oh no, I got the wrong one, and that's why it was so cheap and whatever. And I was kind of freaking out about it. And unfortunately, I had to keep this one in the warehouse for a little while at Bai, just because I was buying other things or getting other things or waiting for things to arrive at the warehouse. So I had to wait for everything and then finally get it all kind of shipped together in one big massive box, honestly. And so when it came, I was relieved to see that this was exactly what I wanted. This was the 30 centimeter figure, even though it doesn't say the 30 centimeter figure per the Gamera series and the Gamera line for 30 centimeter. This is their line. So really, really happy with it and excited that I got this and everything. And like I said, this is a RIC version. So there is a special feature for it. And I will show you guys that a little bit later. Without further ado, let's get right into the figure and see what he looks like. All right, guys, here he is. This figure looks amazing, as you can see. You could definitely tell this was man in suit just by the look of it. If you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Just because his couple of his tentacles look exactly like legs, even though they made it try to look like tentacles, and he was walking on his tentacles and stuff like that. You could plainly see that it was just feet and everything like that, which is, especially when you watch the scene when Gamera has him up in the sky and he's like twirling him and stuff like that. You can see the tentacles kind of whipping around with, and you have the two that are kind of sitting down and everything, and they clearly look like legs. But that was the fun and the charm of the Showa era, honestly, and stuff like that. Because obviously, when we were kids, we don't think like that. We just see these larger than life creatures and everything, and we're like, holy crap, we're just captivated and everything like that. But yeah, as you get older, like, oh yeah, that's plainly a man in suit and everything. But that's just what's so fun about this stuff and everything. And with this release, you could really tell, like I said, the middle ones right here is kind of like the feet, even though they're supposed to be looking like the tentacles. But that's just really fun about it and everything. And they definitely pulled this off in this release where it looks like the actual suit with the legs and everything like that. And I really think that's really cool because I want screen accuracy. I want exactly what was on film and what I saw as a kid and everything. And I'm okay with that, honestly. So, but yeah, this figure is really, really great. All the detail is just amazing. And actually, this sculpt was actually used for the 25 centimeter release of Virus and everything like that. So there's, if you see similarities and everything, this is basically the same mold, same release. They just kind of enlarged it into the 30 centimeter scale. So he's a lot bigger and everything like that. And I think that just kind of presents the figure so much better. You can get more details. The scales, I just think, are a little bit better, and just everything all around. I just like it that it's just a little bit bigger, and everything is just clearer to see and stuff like that. So really, really great, really, really awesome. But yeah, I love this, and like I said, it's not the biggest, fan favorite movie, especially not mine. It's probably one of, if not the one that I watched the least, honestly. But I will have to say that this creature, honestly, probably had Gamera dead to rights, honestly. I don't know how Gamera survived in any way. If you know what I'm kind of talking about or what I'm going to get into here, it's basically when Virus kind of put his head pieces together to kind of make a spear, and literally jumps up and impales Gamera in the stomach. And right there, I was like, oh, he's dead. Like, there's no way this guy is alive in any single way. And then to add insult to injury, Virus just happens to get up and just starts throwing himself around while he's still impaled into Gamera. Just basically adding to insult and everything. And somehow Gamera is still alive. I mean, Virus even jumps up and down when stabbing him, honestly. Like, it was ridiculous. And then Gamera's head and arms are kind of shooting out of his shell and everything. It's just one of the things that you saw in the Showa era, and it was just awesome to see. But I mean, let's be honest, like, Gamera should have died while getting impaled multiple times by this big spear-headed squid. Oh my goodness, it was so ridiculous. It really was. And somehow Gamera still makes it out alive and still saves the day and everything, and kills Virus and stuff like that. So just a lot of weird, corny, fun parts in this movie. Gamera rides Virus as like a jet ski and everything. Like, it's just, that stuff is just so fun to me. And I just absolutely love it. And like I said, I can turn my brain off and just watch this stuff and just let the waves of just ridiculousness wash over me, and I just don't care, but I enjoy watching it, honestly. And it's just one of those movies, really, and everything like that. And he's not too crazy of a menacing foe in the Showa era, but I will say in the remake of Gamera Rebirth, Virus was pretty formidable. He was really cool looking. I think he was one of my favorite redesigns that I saw for that newer, updated release of all these characters and stuff like that from the Gamera series. So really, really cool. But yeah, it was just super, super crazy. And Virus getting to his giant form, basically, he had to like kill his minions and everything. And that was just another ridiculous moment in the film where he chops all the heads off, and squids come out and everything, and then he kind of all combine into making this giant squid to fight Gamera and everything. So yeah, it just goes along with all the ridiculousness that is the Gamera Showa series, honestly. And like, to be honest, there was some serious ones. The first couple Gamera movies were very serious, but then they kind of really got away from that and really went towards the attracting the kids, the younger audience and everything like that, kid friendly, and just more ridiculous kind of feel to the movies, maybe even a comedic type of feel to them, honestly, in the later films and stuff like that. So, but overall, really cool, great figure. And like I said, this is a RIC option, and I will show that right now. So the RIC option is actually a light up feature. Nothing too crazy about this. I didn't buy this for the light up, honestly, but this was the only release for this figure, and I want to get the figure overall, so the kind of light up is going to go with it. But it's kind of like with my other light ups that I don't do a lot of the light ups. I don't turn them on. They just kind of are there and stuff like that with the boxes and stuff. So this will kind of go along with it, but it's still kind of cool to see it and everything. Especially, this really translates from the movie because in the movie, one of his biggest features was that his eyes were lit up all the time and everything, especially even when the kids found him in the cage and everything and thought he was a nice animal or monster and stuff like that and whatnot. His eyes were always lit up and stuff. And that is the feature for this particular figure, is that his eyes light up. So without further ado, let's do that. 3, 2, 1. Bam! Obviously, you see his eyes light up. You can see that very prominently in the camera and everything, where his eyes are very bright and everything. If I turn it off, you see that they're off. It's a lot darker, and then on for the light up. So like I said, not the hugest feature for the light up, but honestly, you couldn't do a lot with this guy. And realistically, I always go towards or prefer like the extra figures or vehicles or people or characters, whatever. I like those RIC options, honestly. I kind of wish they kind of went with that in this particular release and everything. I don't know what they would have gone with, honestly, for the RIC features and stuff like that. Maybe a ship, maybe a little Gamera, maybe the boys, maybe the headless minions that Virus had or whatever. Who knows, just something a little bit different that would really distinguish this figure from others and stuff like that. So, but it's okay. I'll take it as a win and everything like that. So, but I'll show you guys close up of the eyes. Nice illuminating eyes and everything. Just kind of makes him a little more creepy and everything, but that's exactly how he was in the film and stuff like that, where just those eyes were just lit up really bright and everything. So very, very cool. There's nothing in his head. Like I said, his head comes together to make kind of like a spear to hurt Gamera and basically almost kill him. Honestly, I don't know how he survived, but that's why he's the guardian of the universe, apparently, and guardian of all kids and stuff like that. So, but yeah, overall, this figure was great. Detail was great. Like I said, if you have the 25 centimeter figure of this guy, you're basically getting the same thing, just a upscaled version of him and everything. So, but yeah, we'll just do one size comparison. Then we'll get out of here. All right, guys. So here's the one size comparison. I have the Gamera 1967 from Gamera versus Gauss. Obviously, this isn't the same Gamera. He does kind of go through a little bit of changes over the years and everything. But basically, if you kind of have like a 30 centimeter Gamera, you kind of have the Gamera that can go with all the villains and stuff like that for the most part. Just subtle changes over the years. But yeah, this looks great. I think they scale pretty close together. I think originally, I think Virus is a lot taller. I mean, mind the spearhead kind of thing. I think he was even taller than that in the actual film, but I think it's pretty dead on for how they look and everything like that together and stuff. So just looks absolutely great. You know, I have the 30 centimeter Barugan to go along with this, along with the 30 centimeter Gauss. So honestly, slowly but surely, I am getting the villains from the Showa era, which I absolutely love. Hopefully they keep doing this, and you know, if they have to upscale the 25 centimeters, I'm fine with it. Just give me those 30 centimeter figures for these guys. So you know, a Jiger, a Giron, you know, who else? Zigra, you know, just really cool stuff like that. Just really would love. So yeah, 3 out of, you know, the 6 or so villains from the Showa era I have. And yeah, just 3 to go, honestly, and then I'll have them all. So, but yeah, this is it for the size comparison, and let's close out this video. All right, guys, that is it for the rundown of this figure. Like I said, overall, great figure. Not too many crazy things going on. It is pretty standard for the most part. Like I said, they just reused the original sculpt from the 25 and just scaled it up for the 30. So if you do have the 25, maybe you don't want this or not looking for this. If you're a 30 centimeter, I highly suggest getting this guy and everything to go along with all the other 30 centimeter figures and stuff like that if you like the bigger ones. And I think the 30 centimeters give a little bit more detail and just portray a little bit better than the smaller ones. So, but yeah, other than that, you know, no crazy features. He's not like a crazy design kaiju in every way. So you're not going to get a lot from him. You know, he's basically a squid with feet, honestly. And yeah, that's really kind of it overall. The film isn't the greatest, honestly, but, you know, it's still a fun watch, honestly. If you like the Godzilla Showa era and you haven't seen the Gamera Showa era, definitely highly recommend. You know, it's got the same feels as the Showa Godzilla series and stuff like that. So it's just, I can't get enough of it, honestly, and I still love it. For as much as I don't watch this film, I will still watch it if it was just a turn on and stuff like that, and just, you know, turn the brain off and just enjoy kind of thing. So, but yeah, that is it for me. Thank you guys for watching. Quick reminder, at 800 subscribers, I will be doing my next giveaway, which is coming up very soon. You guys have been killing it. I know I've been a little bit absent, so a lot of stuff going on, just getting very busy. So hopefully I can get back on track and everything, and do one every week and stuff. So, and also, you know, hit that like, comment, subscribe button. You know, let me know what you think about this said figure and everything. You know, do you want the other villains to be released in the 30 centimeter line like what we've gotten so far from Gauss, Virus, and Barugan? Let me know and everything. And then let me know any other comments you have for any other videos or remarks about this said figure and stuff. So, and then also too, just a reminder, if you want more Kaiju Tokusatsu content, check me out at Monsters with Attitudes. We are on all platforms. I mean, everything, you name it. We're even on Spotify. If you guys can't watch the actual streams, you just want to listen, we are on that also. We're slowly but surely uploading a lot of our videos into Spotify form, so you can guys check that out. And, you know, just listen to us while you're, you know, on your walk, on your run, if you're during work or whatever, you know, you can still get your listen and stuff like that and get your fix. So yeah, go follow us there. Doing a lot of cool stuff over there. A lot of great interviews with actors, actresses, toy companies, artists, content creators, you name it. We are tackling it there. So please go give us a follow over there on those platforms. Like I said, on all of them, you name it, we're on it and everything like that. So, but yeah, with that, we're going to get out of here. Thank you so much, everybody. I promise I will be back on a normal basis. So hopefully just keep an eye out for the next unboxing and review video. So until next time, later.